guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome, and if you're not new, thank you for coming back for another video. So we're going to be doing a little bit of an unboxing of my BoxyCharm. I'm going to be showing you what products I received in my April BoxyCharm, but the focus of the video is on this look. Okay, we're going to be putting this PUR Festival Palette to the test. You're going to get my first impressions of this palette and some final thoughts and see how I achieve this look. So if you want to see all of that goodness, then definitely stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're going to get into this look, but before I get into the look, I'm just going to show you a couple things that I got from the BoxyCharm this month, or in my BoxyCharm box this month. So I got a set of 3 Luxie brushes, which the Luxie brushes are usually very nice, so I am excited to have these. Small contouring brush right here, a small shader brush that I would probably use for concealer. It's very like a thin top to it, you know, a thin brush head, so use it for packing on, getting into the inner corner and those precise areas that you might like to apply shadow. And then a large shader brush, which is good for just applying color right on the lid and stuff like that. So excited about those. I'm always happy to have good brushes in the BoxyCharm. I've got a liquid liner here, Beauty for Real. Never heard of this brand, but it is in jet black, so we will put this to the test today, or you know, use it in the look. We've got an Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder. I think this is like a new shade that they released. I'm going to open the box, but I'm not going to open the product because I'm putting this into a giveaway. I've been slowly accumulating things from my past, like Boxy Luxe box. If you are interested in that video, definitely check it out. I think the eye is over here. Yeah, so there was a lot of things in that box that I was not planning on using, so as I was editing the video, I was like, well, why don't I just accumulate that into a bag for a giveaway. So I'm just going to add this to that giveaway, so because I don't like loose highlighters, and so I'm not going to use this, other than if I did use it, it would just be to swatch it for you guys, and then I would never use it again probably. So giveaway for that. We've got the star of the show, which is the PUR Festival Palette, and this is actually able to be purchased at Ulta for $39, and here is what this looks like. We'll get into that to get a look with this. And there was something else, right? Okay. Oh, and with that palette came some Endurance eyeshadow primer by PUR, a little sample pack. Probably won't be using that because I've already got my eye base set. And then a Steve Laurent lip gloss, and this looks like a nude shade with a little bit of a shimmer to it, and the shade is Champagne, so it is a gloss, so I think it'll be okay for me to use. So far so good. The eyeshadow palette is very intriguing. However, if I had seen it in the store, I wouldn't have gotten it. So that seems like a lot of things with these BoxyCharm boxes. Like if I see it in the store, I probably wouldn't have purchased it. But yeah, this looks like an interesting color scheme, so we're going to get into it right now. Alright, so I'm not a huge festival person. This is a festival palette. I think Coachella is coming up soon and things like that, so people are really getting into the festival looks. I've never been to anything like that. Really not interested in going to anything like that, quite honestly, but I'm gonna see if I can put something together, okay, that maybe might look like something like that, like if I was going to something, you know. Alright, so because it's festival season, I just figured I'd hop into this and show you guys a look with it. Alright, let me zoom in. Alright, don't want to get too far in because then I have a higher likelihood of getting out of focus. So alright, so those brushes that we got are not blender brushes. They are shader brushes. They don't have that fluffy form to them, so I'm not going to use those right now. I'm just going to go into my number 4 brush by Wayne Goss, and I'm going into Hidden Desert. Placed right into that transition area. This is the second PUR palette that they have, or that I have received in my BoxyCharm box. I got one the first month that I was with, that I signed up for BoxyCharm, the Masquerade palette. And this has that same like vanilla-y sweet smell that box had, or that palette had. which is nice. It smells cute. It smells nice and sweet. A pleasant, sweet smell. I feel like a lot of like festival looks are pretty blown out. I'm taking this under the lower lash line as well. So I feel like they're real soft. You know, there's a lot of softness to these types of looks. So there might not be a whole bunch of like sharp lines, cut creases, that type of a thing. That's a pretty shade and it blended out very nicely. Alright, next up I'm going to go into this Wild Child shade. This is the bright pink in the shade, or in the palette, that is very pigmented. And I'm putting that right on this, basically right in the crease. And I am pleasantly surprised with the pigmentation in this palette. That's blending very nicely with that other shade. Yes, this is really good. Oh, and by the way, my eyes have been set down. I mean, I didn't set them, but I've got my NYX primer on, as well as my Lay and Low paint pot on top of that. And they're not set. It's not set. I'm going to take the Gypsy shade on my Pencil Pro brush. This seems like a more satin type of a shade. It's not matte like the first two shades were that we used. Dragging that along the lower lash line up into the outer corner. And I do want to let you guys know that I have no rhyme or reason to anything that I'm doing right now. Just picking out shades that look cool. Okay? Okay. With that same pink brush, or the brush that we used the pink in, I'm going again a little bit more into the pink on that outer corner where we put the purple underneath. And blending, 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 blending. Okay? Alright, now I'm going to take Sunset, and these metallics, I have done a little bit of swatching when I first got the palette, and I was not too impressed with this. I mean, they have a decent color payoff, but they're not real creamy and like high shine. So we'll see how these go on without like a glitter base to them. Alright, so this is cute, but it's not all that as far as the sheen goes, but it's nice. So I'm gonna leave that like it's real soft, you know, a soft peach. What is peach? Peach, a soft peach tone. Okay. Just nicely transitions into that more hot pink shade that's in the crease. Now if you want to add some more pink, go on ahead. That's what I'm doing here with the Wild Child shade, just right into the crease. Now let's see how this purple looks. We're taking Gypsy again on my pencil brush and laying this on top, like kind of in the outer corner. And I think that combines very nicely with that pink tone. Oh, I haven't even used any of these brushes. So I'm going to go into the large shader brush with Gypsy, the one that came in the palette, or in the box, okay, that Luxie brush. And putting this purple, which is Gypsy, on the outer V. I'm back with Wild Child. Taking this small shader into Psychedelic. This is one of the more neutral tones in the palette. It's the gold. Putting that on the inner corner. Blending that up into the inner third. Okay. Taking that on the brow bone as well, right in that arch. What I'm doing now is taking that Sunset shade that we put on our lid and bringing that up a little higher to get it on top of the pink and add a little bit more kind of glow and sheen to that whole area. Okay. Now there's glitters in here, and I've kind of been wondering how to even do what to even do with these, because I'm not a pressed glitter person. I don't really use pressed glitters at all. I know you guys probably have never seen me use them because I don't typically. They're really challenging to use. Like, they can't even hardly swatch good, you know? That's pretty, but it's not that good of a swatch. You gotta press real hard to get that. So let me see how this looks. I think that I saw somebody picking up the glitter with this small shader brush, so we're gonna see how this goes. I'm going into 24 karat magic and rubbing that in there pretty good. Okay, it's going on. So now that I laid that right on the lid, what I'm doing is taking the edge of that brush and kind of dragging it to kind of spread the glitter. Because if you've ever used pressed glitters, oftentimes they have a real waxy type of a base to them to make them stick into the pan. And so once I've laid that down, it can be a little bit challenging to kind of get them to blend. So I laid it down, and now I'm just trying to spread it out. And I'm not being real precise with it. As you can see, some of the glitter's going up, which is fine. You know, it's going up into the crease and stuff. And so it's kind of getting more of a blown out glitter look. But at the same time, some of it's popped on my face. I think it should come off though, because it's chunky. So alright, so you can still see the pink through this glitter situation we've got going on here. Okay. I don't know. I'm not used to doing things like this, so this is very much so out of my comfort zone, and very much so like like my makeup playtime looks, but I guess I could call this a makeup playtime. It's not really a makeup playtime. I didn't designate it as that, but alright, do I want to do anything else? I think it's, you know, it's kind of cute. Like I said, it's out of my comfort zone and stuff. I wonder if I can do anything with that other glitter. Let's see about that one. This is called Firework, so this has red in it. It's like a red and gold combination. So what I think is really cool about the glitter though is that, since it's like a chunky glitter, it doesn't have a color base on it. So when you lay it down, you still can see some of the color peeking through that you have underneath. So it doesn't completely overtake and overpower the look or the eyeshadow that you have underneath. So I have confidence that it's gonna stick, like the glitter and stuff is going to stick on the eyes, and that it's not going to like turn, or that it's not going to start falling off. But once again, I'm not too familiar with pressed glitters, okay? Eyeliner, I'm going in with my L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Pencil. It's a black eyeliner. I'm just going to keep it on the outer portion of that, and actually I don't even know if I should probably be doing this. For you know, festival stuff. I don't know. Finish Line liquid eyeliner. That it's a thicker, like felt tip. I'm gonna take this and stay close to the lash line. Alright, so I know I said that festival looks are what I've seen in a quick perusal that I did online. They seem to be a little bit more blown out, soft, and things like that, and a liquid liner that I just did kind of takes away from that whole effect, but I like using liquid liner, so it is what it is. So you can forego that step. I wanted to try that liquid liner out, and liquid liner is pretty much a staple in most of my eyeshadow looks. That liquid liner did pretty well. Alright, so here is the one eye done. I'm going to do my other eye and come back with more thoughts on the look and the palette. Alright, you guys, here is the final look. Alright, you guys, so let me know what you guys think of the look. I like it. I think it's really cute. Very much so out of my comfort zone, like I said before. Not as wearable as the looks that I typically do, except for when I do my makeup playtimes, but I think it's kind of cute. I've got some glitter on my face, and I don't know if it fell after I did the eye look, or if it was just, I think it might have just been something that I didn't get off of my face. Look, I got it all over my face. I like the look. I think it's really cute. I like the softness of it. Although I do have that black liner there, you know, it's not any harshness to the look. Like even the crease, it's got a little bit of depth to it with the pink and the purple, but not like a black or a dark brown like I typically do. You guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I like it. I like the glitter being blown out and stuff. So I think it's really cute. And then if you can notice, I did kind of bring that purple a little bit farther down. If I wanted to be a little bit more dramatic and adventurous, I could have intensified the look of that, but I'm not there yet, okay? Like some of these other people got color all coming up through here and stuff, and it's real cute, but I'm not that adventurous yet. So I like it. If you're curious about the lips, they are from Milani. I've got their lipstick, obviously their gold lipsticks, in the shade Blushing Beauty. That's the main color that I use, the more rich toned color. Here it is, look, right there. That's the swatch of that. Both of these are the same swatch. And then on top I have this matte tone here called Matte Blissful. So both drugstore lipsticks and a like dark brown lip liner kind of blended on the edge, because I always use lip liner, you guys know that. But yeah, I like the look. Now as far as the palette is concerned, you can get a very pretty look with it. As you can see, at least I think it's very pretty. I like the structure of this palette. I think the packaging is very cute. The color, you know, scheme is very nice. However, so based on the pictures of the palette online, which I think they're like Photoshop creations of the palette, this looked more green, and it's not green at all, as you guys can see. So, but if you look at the swatches, then you see that it is like kind of, you know, like a bright white toned gold shade. These are okay. Once again, I'm not a huge pressed glitter person, but I think the look came out very pretty, but I'm not going to get a lot of use out of those, because hey, where am I going to where am I going to wear this to? Where am I going to wear glitter on my eyes to, you know? So I could have done without these, but for a festival palette, I think they are good in the palette. A lot of festival looks, you know, they have glitter incorporated into them in some type of a way. So I understand why those are included. The mattes performed very nicely. I like the way this one performed. It's so pigmented. You guys saw how pigmented that eyeshadow was when I put it on my lids. Blended out very nicely with this shade here. Hidden Desert. This is all my first impression, guys, so just FYI. So these two blended very nicely. Now this shade is very disappointing. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, but it is not shiny at all. I have a swatch here on my hand. Look, that's what it looks like there. Do you see any shine to it at all? It's more satin, so you could use this as a transition shade if you wanted to, because it's not real shiny. But looking at it in the palette, I guess I would think that it have more sheen to it. But you know, I think it might supposed to be what are you talking about, Ashley? Okay. Might supposed to be. Okay. Anyways, these two shades, I think Gypsy and Sunset, these two are supposed to be similar formulas. Okay, so my mistake. These are supposed to be more satin, so these two can both be used in the crease or in your transition area. They're not going to be off-putting if you put them there. You're not going to get a lot of sheen and shine from those two shades. So never mind, I won't say this is disappointing. I just thought these were going to have a little bit of an impact like this top row, and it's not. So you can use these similar to your matte shades like I did. So I put this on the lower lash line, blends nicely, and it has a little bit of a sheen to it like I said, but not like a metallic or a foil or anything like that. Same with this one here. Now this row here, they perform nicely, but there's not a lot of shine to them. Let me show you guys really quickly some swatches. So this is what those look like on my hand, if you can see that, and on my arm. But you can see they swatch pretty well. Okay, so those are those 4 shades at the top row. You get a nice, you know, sheen, but nothing too intense. And I used this psychedelic shade on my brow bone and on my inner corner. I think the look came together really nicely. This is on sale at Ulta, not on sale, it's available for sale, for purchase at Ulta for $39, but I think they're doing their 20% off coupon right now on all brands. So you can get 20% off of this if you are interested. I think it's a good palette. I like that it is basically a neutral palette with 2 pops of color right there and 2 glitters, okay? So if you want something, if you like pink and purple as being like a pop, like you like to use those occasionally, I think this would be a good palette. And then you can use everything else for an everyday look. If you're not looking for something that's super like metallic and foiled, these are, you know, they're a good option for you. So would I say that I would purchase it if it wasn't in the box? Probably not. I would not purchase it if it wasn't in the box, but it is good. So just be aware they've got 4 textures in this palette. We've got 4 mattes, 2 satins, 2 glitters, and 4, you know, 4 metallic-ish shades, because you ain't gonna get a lot, you're not gonna get a foiled effect with those types. Well, actually, let me see. Let me wet my brush. Or I'm gonna put some on here. Psychedelic. Spray my brush up. Okay. And then, alright, so that's psychedelic there. I swatched that, you know, while I was doing my makeup. And then let me brush next to it. No. Alright, so that's with the wet brush and that's with my finger. So you're not seeing too much of a difference there. So yeah, you're not going to get a real foiled effect with those even if you wet your brush, but it just depends on what you're looking for. The eyeliner, if I can find it. This Beauty For Real eyeliner is really good. I like it so far from the one use that I've done today. It went on very smoothly. I have not seen any bleeding into like any fine lines on my eyes, and it didn't skip or anything like that when I went over the glitter. So I like it. You know, it's a liquid liner. I can always use more liquid liners because I've been rocking with the same one for the past several months, which is my Makeup Revolution Renaissance Flick eyeliner. So anyways, guys, that is the video. I am happy with this box. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this look. I hope you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on the Festival Palette by PUR, as well as the other products I received in my BoxyCharm. And if you have any of these products, definitely let me know in the comment section below. What are your thoughts? Do you guys do festival makeup? Do you go to festivals? Are you attending Coachella? Okay, let me know, because I've never done that. All right, so I'll be curious to hear your experiences and stuff like that, and I'll be talking to you guys really soon. Also, I probably need to put this in the video somewhere, but I apologize, my upload schedule has been a little bit off. It's tax time, y'all. It is tax time, and once again I have waited till the last minute. So I want to get this up on Saturday. I hope I can get it up on Saturday, if not Sunday. And then the week after tax time, I'm going to be on vacation with my husband. So I'm doing some pre-recording, but I cannot promise that they're all going to get up. So just forgive me. We will be back to the regularly scheduled schedule towards the end of the month. All right, I will be talking to you guys really soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more content from me, I typically upload 3 to 4 times a week when it's not tax time and I'm not going on vacation. Okay, so subscribe. All right, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to get notified, please hit that notification bell, set up your notification settings, and you will get notified. Okay, and I will be talking to you guys really soon. Oh, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll be talking to you guys really soon. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.